Hello everyone, thank you all for coming to our third annual English Speech Contest. My name is Lucas Hoshino and I will be the MC for today's event. And to begin this year's English Speech Contest, I would like to get some opening remarks from the International Education Center Associate Professor Jacob Petersen.
All right, thank you everybody for coming. We're really happy to see those of you who decided to challenge yourself in a second language and to give a speech. I know it's scary to give a speech in your own language, but to do it in a second language is even more challenging, or some of us maybe third language or fourth language. So it's very impressive to see you have the desire to challenge yourselves. And those of you who came to support the people giving a presentation, thank you very much. We appreciate that. And as years go on, hopefully this will become a bigger event. But those of you who are participating now, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. If you came for a class to do extra credit, we have sign-up sheets. Please don't forget to do those.
Thank you very much. Now I'd like to introduce our judges for today. Please hold your applause until after I've introduced all of them. First, we have Andrew Tappenden, specially appointed instructor at Iwate University. Then we have Nadia Zaitseva, specially appointed instructor at Iwate University. Next we have Miura Robinson, ALT of Morioka City. And finally, Jasi Anglad, ALT of Morioka City. Thank you for making the time to be our judges today. We look forward to working with you. Now, before we begin the official speech contest, I have a few announcements I would like to make. First, please be sure to turn off or silence your cell phones so they don't ring during the contest. I'd also like to remind everyone of the 4-minute time limit for speeches. After 3 minutes, we will ring a bell like this. And then after 4 minutes, we will ring it one more time. You can continue speaking after 4 minutes. However, things spoken after the 4-minute mark will not be counted during evaluations, and you may also face point reductions depending on how long you go over. Now, without further ado, I would like to begin this year's English Speech Contest by first introducing the 6 contestants we have today. I will introduce them in the order that they will present on stage. First, we have Tomoyo Noro from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Next, let's give them a hand. Second, we have Ryohei Morita from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Third will be Hakuto Sakabe from the Faculty of Agriculture. Fourth is Arnold Tang from the Education Faculty. Fifth will be Taichi Ogiya from the Faculty of Agriculture. And our 6th speaker is Miura from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Thank you very much. We look forward to hearing your speeches. Now, without further ado, I would like to begin the speech contest with our first contestant, Tomoyo Noro. Please.
Hello, everyone. So, what holidays or seasons do you like the best? So, I like the Christmas Day and look forward to it every year. Today, I would like to talk about the 2 reasons which makes Christmas Day special for me. First of all, it is important time to spend with someone like your friends, significant others, or families. In addition, you can enjoy the special phenomenon near Christmas Day. For instance, there will be a lot of Christmas illuminations within 1 month. So, moreover, there are some products available only for limited times, such as chicken and cake in convenience stores. I have enjoyed a Japanese sweet wagashi on a flash sale every winter. That is why I'm looking forward to the homecoming in this winter vacation. I'm making some plans to go to the library in my hometown, Gonohe, for the sake of Christmas lights and have a special meal with my family. Okay, by the way, Have you ever gotten a Christmas present and how did you get it? Of course, it varies from home to home, but I had believed in Santa Claus since I was an elementary school student, even when some friends noticed that he didn't exist. So I feel that there is a huge problem about the existence of Santa Claus in Japan, and I'm still interested in it. For example, some of my friends received a gift for Christmas by their parents. They were told that parents pretended to be Santa Claus. On the other hand, my parents told me that there is a Santa Claus wearing red clothes and riding a sleigh pulled by reindeers. So his purpose is to hand out the annual gift to a good child on December 25th every year. While there is a black Santa Claus and he plays a trick on a bad child. So I and my brother had heard the sounds of bells when we were young. So I have experienced the auditory hallucination before. Sorry. So auditory hallucination before. And so, however, students came to doubt him as the school years progressed. This is because they could think more logically and notice the contradiction like his hard work and trespassing. Finally, one day my parents spoiled my belief and caused me to come out of the dream. So to be honest, I was influenced by my friends to doubt the Santa Claus. So I was not shocked too much, and I could understand that the parents had been pretending to be him. At the same time, I was told to keep it secret for my younger brother. Given the choice, I like the Christmas out of all the holidays since you can have a good time with your family. Moreover, the existence in Santa Claus is quite interesting for me. Let me ask a question now. Do you have any plans for Christmas this year? Thank you very much for your listening.
I'm Ryohei Morita. I was born and raised in Tokyo and moved to Morioka to study at Iwata University. In Japan, we have our own custom of celebrating a new year, which is called Oshogatsu. The origin of Oshogatsu is said to have two things. One is to express an appreciation to one of the gods, Toshikami-sama, who blesses us wealth in a life. The other is to invite the spirits of our ancestors to our houses. In general, when New Year comes, families are gathered at a place and talk with each other while eating a lot and chilling out, according to each family's tradition. In my case, my family, including my cousins and grandmother, gather at our house. We eat osechi, which is known as Japanese cuisine, for the sake of Thanksgiving. And everyone talks about what has happened in this year and what we have for next year. For instance, as for me in this year, I had a girlfriend and then broken up. I got a 725 score on TOEIC exam and quit a part-time job to focus on my next goal. And about next year targets, I will get more than 80 score on TOEFL IBT and hopefully give a presentation at an academic conference and so on. For me, living apart from my family, like such a time when a lot of relatives at one place and sharing their information is so precious. Additionally, the reason why I really love Oshogatsu is playing mahjong with my father, cousin, my grandmother. And especially my grandmother, she plays mahjong on her computer almost every day, so she has to be the strongest person out of all players in our family. This is because when every new year comes, we show off how much stronger we have gotten compared to last year. Recently, I trained playing mahjong with my friends every month. So this year, I have a feeling that I'm not going to lose to anyone while playing mahjong. And I'm also looking forward to seeing my family on Oshogatsu again. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, I'm Hakuto Sakabe. My theme is, what is a sustainable way for livestock? Do you know this kind of cattle? It's Japanese shorthorn, or called Tankakugyu in Japanese. It is one kind of cattle original to Japan. Today, I will talk about climate action and life on land in SDGs, and focus on the environmental problems related to livestock. The current livestock process has big environmental problems in Japan, just as the rest of the world. You may or may not know this, but to describe Japanese blood production in one word is Wagyu. It's more popular recently than nearly 20 years ago. It has a good taste accepted by foreign countries, but we must not fail to notice the damage to the environment. Japanese black farmers usually raise them by shutting them in floral space considered too small per one cow, like this picture. This situation means that the scale of keeping them is over the environmental capacity for each area in aspect of the amount of natural resources available. According to this, Japanese black companies emit too much compost to fry fuel and emit too much greenhouse gases such as methane gas and carbon dioxide to be able to be used by plants photosynthesis. The production process for Japanese shorthorn is different from Japanese Wagyu because it's focused on grazing. Grazing is a sustainable way to raise cattle. They are pastured to the mountain, which is near their cowshed from spring to autumn. When farmers take Japanese shorthorn there, they consider the number of pasturing Japanese shorthorn based on mountain area, because too much grazing causes destruction of the natural environment. Lack of enough grass forces farmers to not be able to pasture at its mountain, which means that they cannot raise the enough number of Japanese shorthorn to earn their living. This is the reason why Japanese shorthorn is pastured. It's to keep farmers from pasturing too many numbers of Japanese shorthorn over the environmental capacity. Though the environmental damage by livestock is a big problem all over the world, it's a real situation and details are different among countries. So I think grazing must be more common in Japan. To achieve this aim, I will make an effort to get the market scale of Japanese shorthorn bigger than it is now, one of its farmers after graduation from the university. Finally, I would be glad if you try enjoying sustainable meat such as Japanese shorthorn's one, Tankakugyu. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Arnold. Today, I'm going to talk about my favorite holiday and the reasons it holds a very special place in my heart. Even with all the holidays I got to enjoy in Malaysia, it wasn't hard for me to pick my favorite one because this particular holiday got me the most excited and anticipated every year without fail, and it is the Chinese New Year holiday. Looking back when I was a child, I loved Chinese New Year for many reasons. Because Chinese New Year would mean I got to play with different kinds of firecrackers, put on new clothes, go house visiting to enjoy different kinds of food and snacks, get red envelopes, also known as anbao, from the elders. You can see houses decorated with big red lanterns, couplets, and you can hear Chinese New Year songs almost everywhere. I would say the atmosphere we have during Chinese New Year is one of the best. There are a few great things that I remember vividly about Chinese New Year. We have this tradition of setting off a long string of firecrackers at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Day. My family and I would gather in front of the house to enjoy the beautiful fireworks together while covering our ears. The second thing is probably the anbao. We also have this tradition of anbao giving as a blessing from the elders towards the younger generations, or vice versa. And it is not just anbao alone, it is anbao filled with money. So as a child, you could probably guess it was the best time for us to earn our extra pocket money. Normally, by the end of each day, my brother and I would take out all of our red envelopes, open them, and did all the math and account how much money we got. We would be competing who got more money this year, and we will discuss how's the business this year. It's still funny thinking back at all these moments we had as a child. However, growing up, a lot of things I like about Chinese New Year have changed. I no longer play with firecrackers as much. I no longer have that much excitement receiving anbao. I feel a little bit uneasy by eating too much snacks, and I no longer have the energy to visit so many houses. Then I thought, seeing so many things that I used to find joy doing or having during Chinese New Year have changed. Do I still like Chinese New Year? Can Chinese New Year still be considered as my favorite holiday or festival? But then, over the past few years, I've realized there's this one thing that I used to have, that I took for granted, which since then has become such precious and a luxury to have, and it is our family time. So you see, as a family, we all live under one roof, and we were so all used to each other's presence and companionship all this while, until one sibling after the another went abroad to study, and then at last settled down in different cities. Chinese New Year has sort of become the only occasion that we as family got together and physically spend time together in a year like the old times. It was then that I understood the true meaning of Chinese New Year is the reunion. And nothing beats having all family members celebrating Chinese New Year together. And shall I say, I want to declare once again, Chinese New Year is my favorite holiday. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Taichi Ogiya. It's already winter, but today the theme of my presentation is the expression of autumn in Japan. Autumn has a lot of benefits. It is not only a lot of events like Halloween and autumn foliage, but also many freshly harvested and a comfortable environment. In Japan, autumn is often associated with many activities and pleasures such as eating, reading, and playing sports. Phrases like autumn of appetite and autumn of reading emphasize the delights of indulging in these activities during the fall season. In Japan, it is called maru-maru no aki. You can put some words like eating and reading in this circle. For example, to explain about autumn of appetite, this word implies that the joys of indulging in delicious food that perfectly complement cooler weather. Also, it's not only for eating, but for enjoying the ambience of autumn with food. In this case, this word autumn of appetite means joys of eating fresh food and enjoying the atmosphere of autumn. By the way, for me, autumn is for reading. In autumn, it is getting cool and comfortable. So I can read my favorite books as my fancy. Also, autumn gives me a little sadness. It is maybe called melancholy. So this feeling sadness enrich my emotions. In this case, the phrase autumn of reading implies that autumn is ideal time for deep reading. In this way, using of 〇〇の秋, you can express in various expressions related to autumn, such as food, arts, sports, and more. In a word, this expression are more than a phrase, it's a mindset. This mindset gives us how to enjoy autumn. Non-Japanese people experiencing your autumn in your country are highly encouraged to give this concept a try. Can you come up with your own 〇〇の秋 in next year? Thank you for listening.
My favorite holidays are winter holidays. I will now introduce how I spend those holidays. The big reason is we have two big events, Christmas and New Year's Day. So I will now introduce how I spend those holidays. Our Christmas tree has now grown so big that it can barely be displayed inside the house, and I feel a unique sense of elation that it's winter. And also, I like getting along and having fun with my younger brother. I would usually fight with on a normal day. Of course, the Christmas Eve feast is one of the most exciting parts. My mother prepares a table full of my family's favorite dishes, such as hand-rolled sushi and fried chicken. But it's hard for me to keep my stomach a little empty for the cake, which is served last as dessert. Also, since my father is Mexican, he sometimes cooks traditional Catholic dishes such as stuffed roasted turkey and cat dishes. They have a unique taste, but I love them. It's a valuable time to experience Christmas in Mexico for myself. And don't forget the Christmas presents from Santa Claus. Now I feel nostalgic that when I was little, I believed that Santa would bring me presents. In my childhood, I assumed Santa would probably be cold after coming from outside on a snowy day. So I prepared warm tea and sweets by my bedside just before I went to bed. And I left a piece of paper with what I wanted written on it. Actually, even now I know who Santa is, I'm still most looking forward to the present he gives me. Now I'm a college student and living alone, so I'm very sad that there is almost no chance of Santa coming. Before New Year's Eve, my family cooks mochi in a traditional way using mortar and pestle early in the morning. It's a little hard for me and my brother to have to wake up early in the morning and join in making the round mochi. We eat mochi with red bean paste, soy sauce, and sugar, and so on. My family loves freshly made mochi, but I prefer fried chicken. On New Year's Day, I visit the shrine in the morning. I pray that everyone will be able to live in good health for 1 year. I also love sweeping views of my snow-covered town. Then, whole family gathers at a kotatsu, relaxing in a kotatsu and watching some videos and eating snacks while watching the snow falling outside is a special moment for me. Winter holidays give me a time to reflect on my busy daily life. That is why I love winter holidays. Thank you.
Now, we would like to begin the awards ceremony for the English Speech Contest. So first, we have given the judges time to deliberate and they have come up with their rankings. First, we'd like to hear from the head judge some opening remarks. Please.
On the stage?
Yes, please.
Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for your participation in the speech contest. All of us judges felt that you did a fantastic job of talking about yourselves, talking about your interests. And it's not an easy thing, I think, to make yourself vulnerable, to be judged by your peers and to be judged by people that you've maybe met for the first time. At the end of the day, we made our decisions just based on memorization and delivery, and just, go. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, we'd just like to congratulate you. We feel that you're all winners, so thank you so much for participating in this contest. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, without further ado, we'd like to announce the results of the English Speech Contest. In third place, we have Maya Miura. Congratulations. Please come up. Okay. And in second place, we have Arnold Tang. Congratulations. Thank you. And in first place for the English Speech Contest, we have Hakuto Sakabe. Please come up. But of course, that's not all. We would like to extend our gratitude to all the participants today. So we'd like to give you all an award for your participation. So when I call your name, please come up to the stage. Tomoyo Noro, please come up. we have Ryohei Morita. Please come up. And Taichi Ogiya, please come up. Thank you all. Let's give a hand for all of our speech contestants. Thank you very much. And finally, we'd like to get a group photo together. So can all 6 of the speakers, the 4 judges, and Jacob, please come to the front. Okay, please give us a smile. Congratulations. Thank you. Big smile. Thank you very much, and thank you all for coming to our 3rd annual English Speech Contest. We hope you can join us next year. Thank you. Let's give one final round of applause for our 6 contestants. Thank you.